Today we're here with King Solomon. How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
All right, I'm fine. You?
I'm doing okay.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, okay. My name is Solomon Harrison, and I've been cooking for a long period of time, for over 20 years,
Okay.
right? And the way I learned how to cook, I learned from my mother. Back when I was a little kid, my mother took me in the kitchen and said, "Boy, sit down. I'm gonna teach you how to cook." I said, "But mom, I want to go outside and play with my friends." She said, "Boy, you better sit down. It's gonna benefit you, through life later on. When you get older, you're gonna thank me later." So, sat down and watched my mother, and she started showing me all amazing ways of cooking.
Okay.
She showed me how to cook like roast. She showed me how to cook the pork chops, the beef, to make good rice. Sometimes it's hard for some people to make rice, perfect rice. So, she showed me some of all the little ins and outs and stuff like that. Even know how to make a slop pot. With all different types of meat and stuff like that.
Wow.
But today, I'm going to show you how to make pork chop with onions smothered in gravy.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah,
So, all right, so let's get started.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do, right, is we're going to take the pork chops, right, and we're going to wash them off. All right? Always make sure you wash the pork chop off.
Right, of course.
So I go over here, rinse them off. Try to get some little germs, bacteria off it. Pour a little water off. You still want a little some water so when you put the seasoning and stuff like that, it should be moist. You put the flour in it and the flour stick.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So next thing you do, I'll take it, right? Now usually what I do, right, I take the pork chops like that night, and usually I like season it,
Right.
and then I wait for next day, and then you start to cook it. Because the reason why I do it at night, I season at night, so the seasoning can sink in.
Yeah.
Sink in and you get that extra good flavor. But today, since I'm here now, so I'm just going to show you the quick way how to do it. Make a quick dinner. So what I do, right, I take a knife, I poke it. Just to open it up so the flavor will sink in quicker. All right. Do the other side. Do the next one. The more holes, the more, the seasoning will sink in,
Okay, all right.
All right, so. Now, that's done. So I take it, I sit it in a bowl, all right, and I use my special ingredients, all right. I use Goya. All right, this is one of the ingredients. I'm going to season it. All right, and sprinkle a little bit on it lightly. All right. There's another one. I put a little garlic. Give it a little nice taste. You know what I mean? Some people like that little garlic taste. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Okay, so I use some of this. Sprinkle a little bit on it. All right, and I use my favorite. Lori season. Yeah. We from the ghetto, so you know what I mean? So, we like our food nice and seasoned. Just put a little bit there. Alright? Flip it over. Then you do the same thing, repeat the same thing over again. Then you do this like this. A little bit of garlic. And a little Lori's. Okay, that's that one. Put the next one in there, and you repeat the same process. Either way you want to do it, do it this way. Actually, I left out one thing. Put that there. Got the black pepper.
Oh, the pepper, yeah.
Yeah.
Give some kick.
Yeah, give it a little extra flavor. There. And there. Okay. That's that. All right. Okay. Now go back, continue to this one. Right? Put a little garlic. A little goya. And a lorry. Okay, the next one. Do the same thing. Oh, a little pepper on this one.
Oh, you just leaving out the pepper. What's going on?
Yeah. No, I get it. Yes, it's
Pepper
the
feeling
main
left out.
thing. Okay, a little bit of that. A little bit of garlic. And a little goya. The reason why I use 2 seasons because give it a little extra seasoned taste.
Oh, yeah.
A little flavor.
The more seasons,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm gonna throw a little pepper on this.
Taste is the key word.
Yes. Then I do the same thing on this side. Lorry. Doesn't matter which one you put on first. The sauce gonna be the same. It's the same. A little bit of goya. And a little bit of garlic. Okay. Okay. Now that's that part. Okay. Now what you're gonna do, like, turn the flame up, put it on so it can cook good. Okay, so now what I do, right? I got flour right here, right? The flour is, I season away with all these ingredients here. Not this. I use the pepper. I use the garlic. I use Lorry season and Goya season. So already mixed in here already. Okay? So what I do now, I take the pork chop and I stick it into the flour. Alright? Now you want to get enough flour on it so you get that nice, good, crispy pork chop. You know? Alright? Take it out. See how all that flour on there?
Yeah.
That's going to give it that nice, crispy taste. And you put it into the oil. That's one. You do another one. Put it in the bag. Get that flour all up in there. You know? Enough flour. That looks good. Okay, put that one in. And one more. You see the season, I can smell it. I can smell the seasoning. Yeah. Put it up. Flour on it. Put it in the pan. And what I'm gonna do is just spread it out even so it can cook even.
So how long are you gonna in here for?
This should be in there for maybe I don't know, 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
As soon as it starts turning brown, then you take it out. Okay, so let that do that. So what I'm gonna do now, wash the hands and get the salad ready. So what you're gonna do, put the salad here. The salad, right? And you're going to take the salad dressing, right? You're going to pour it over it. And mix up a little bit. That good tasting salad, the nice solid seasoning. That good. So you probably take this one and put it in the refrigerator until we finish with the pork chops. Okay. Yeah, so now after I made the salad already, so now I got the pork chops sitting right there. And it's about done. It's about time to take them out right now. So they look nice and crispy and brown. Oh,
Smell
yeah.
good too. They smell really
yes,
good.
nice and seasoned. Well done. Now I like to cook my pork chop well done.
Oh, of course.
Because they pork, you know.
I
Want to make sure you ain't got.
me back.
All right, there you go. Okay, that look good. Okay, I'm gonna sit that over there. All right. And now what I'm gonna do is pour the grease off, some of this grease, oil rather, into another pot. And you see you got like the crumbs from the flour when I cook the pork chop. That's part of the season too.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it back on. Let's try it again. All right. Okay, put it on medium, rather low right now. Okay, got a little oil in there. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna put some onions in it, right? Get the onions cooked a little bit. Get some onions. Put the onions in there.
See, I would have never thought it was anything like that. That would have been dumped out and...
That's the flavor part of it.
See?
I learned this from my mother when I was 13 years old.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, put the onions in there. Like that. Let that cook for a little bit. Hold on, just cook a little bit. So I'll loosen up the onions. And you let this onion cook for about maybe like a minute and a half, you know, until you see it's right. So that'll do that. All right. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the homemade gravy. Okay. A lot of people they get out of by buying a can of gravy, you know, the master gravy, and they put it in there, and you know that's the easy way out. But I'm not going to take the easy way out. I'm going to do it the homemade way.
Okay.
Okay, so what you use are onions, a little bit of oil, and you season flour. Now people know that. You see?
You're right. I'm one of them.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is take a little flour that I made seasoned already.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna pour some into the pot. Now, depending how much gravy you want to make, right? You gotta put a certain amount of flour in it.
Okay.
So the more flour you put in it,
The more gravy you have.
the more gravy you have, right? The more water you gotta add to it.
All right.
Okay. What I'll do right now, pour some flour in there. So that's good. Okay. Now what you're going to do, you're going to spread the flour out evenly. Nice and even. Now what you're going to do, you're going to wait till the flour turn dark brown, or you know, browning, and start browning. When it starts browning, then it'll be okay. You know, then you just add a little water to it. So next I get some water. Okay. Have that on the side, waiting. Now, since you're going to add water to it, you can add a little bit more season to it.
Sounds good.
Because what happened, the water going to dilute it a little bit, you know, so you can add a little bit more season to it. All right. That. Now, glory. A little bit more garlic. A little bit of Goya. Goya, ya, ya. Aha. And last but not least, black pepper. Give it that nice flavor, you know? Yeah. Spread it around, mix it up a little bit. Turn the flame up a little bit more. We're about to turn brown. Actually, like burning the flour a little bit, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But that's how you do it to make homemade gravy. Some people do it a little different than this, but this is the way I do it. I learned from my mother. And you notice you see the onions, right?
Yeah, they look good.
See there. Every time start turning brown. Got a high flame on it. See how it's turning brown?
Yeah.
Slowly. Wait a second. You want to get to a little brownish color. So get all like the whitish from out of it. There we go again. So now it's getting darker.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Like either you can make the gravy a little darker, you know, or you can make a light gravy.
Okay.
Right now, this is pretty good right here. So I'm going to pour some water in it. And you mix it. Like dough, right?
Smells good too.
Okay, we finish. Ah, look at that. Like, see, if you put too much water in it, it'd be too watery.
Right,
So you're trying to make it just right. It's not too thick and not too watery.
Okay.
All right, gravy coming out good.
Now it looks like gravy.
Yes, before it looked like something like somebody who made something, right? Now I can add a little bit more water to it because it's still kind of thick.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a little bit more water in. Okay. That looks like homemade gravy. Throw a little bit more water in there. Make it a little loose. Because the dough, like it like draws on the water, you know?
Okay.
Okay. That looks good. You got a spoon, you want to taste the gravy? So you can let people know how it tastes. Enjoy it. Okay. Take a taste test.
Oh, that's good.
Seasoned just right.
Nice little spicy the way I like it too.
That's right. Okay. Now what we do, we take like the pork chops, put them in the gravy. And let it soak in the gravy. Give it that gravy taste, let it soak in. That look good. That look good. But that look good.
Yes, it does.
Get that simmer a little bit. Let's pull this water off. So now, you got pork chop, smothered in gravy with onions. So what I'm gonna do, I just take them all out. Look at that. Don't that look good?
Oh yeah.
That look good. Very good, huh? Okay. Now, set this here. You take the rest of the gravy and you pour it on it. Now, if you got a little rice or something like that, you know. But this time we just got salad for the day. You know, it's a quick meal. You can bring the salad out. And there you go. And today, we have together here pork chop with salad, pork chop smothered with gravy, or onions. Yay! Everybody to eat now! So what do you say?
And now for my favorite part of the show. Oh, I didn't get enough meat. Gotta get a nice size meat. That's good. Nice crunchy, spicy the way I like it too. And now for the salad. That's good. Let me give it, you know, second try on the pork chop.
Now, I want to ask you a question. If you had little kids here and you get served with this meal, would they want to come back for more?
If they're not, I'm still eating it, so they don't. I'm sure they would, but if they didn't, like I said, more steak for me, more pork chops for me.
And this is King Solomon pork chop with onions smothered in gravy.
So thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.